Smith here with another LEGO Star Wars review. This one I'm going to be doing a comparison video between the three variants that LEGO's produced of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. So we have like the first variant, we've seen this in like 2 sets or something in 2003. Then we had the Clone Wars variant, so cartoonish one, and now we've got the new one that came out this year. Anyway, so I'm just going to sort of do a comparison between them, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so first of all, this is the first Phase 1 figure we ever had, or actually the first ever clone figure we ever had from LEGO. Sorry about the lighting, by the way, guys. It's a long story, but yeah. Obviously the main one about this, that's different to those two, is the fact that it's got a black head and like it's clear visor. I mean, it goes through as opposed to just printed. Personally, I like the printed a lot more. That means you get a head, proper head. But, you know, at the end of the day, some people do like this. The printing, the few printing it does have, though, isn't bad. Same sort of mould as the first Jango Fett, because the way the visor goes and the black head and everything. The printing, it's very minimal printing, to be honest. The sort of mouthpiece was printed, and that is pretty much it. Believe it or not, it's the only figure I have. This figure only arrived in 2 different sets, ever. Yeah, I know, like, ever. It came in the 2002 Republic Gunship. There was like 4 or 5 of them, I think. And then there was another one in Republic ATT in 2003. But then they just stopped. They didn't make any more sets with this in, and I have to confirm that. I don't know why they didn't do so many, but, you know, I don't really know how I got hold of this, to be honest, because I didn't have either of those sets. So I don't know how I got hold of this. But, you know, nonetheless, its printing is exactly the same, like its torso printing is exactly the same as the EP3 clones. So they didn't change it at all with the EP3 clones. Yeah, also, you know, leg printing, no arm printing, none of that. Helmet. It's pretty minimal printing, to be honest. Nice detail on the back, though. Yeah, it's pretty minimal. Focus. Yeah, pretty minimal printing. So I'm saying, but obviously the new one does have holes in it. Well, the new two in the side, but this one doesn't because it was an old one. But yeah, personally, this is my least favourite of the 3. In fact, if this is the only one I've got of it, I haven't got any more. So yeah. Next one we have is the Clone Wars variant. This is definitely the most famous. The one people definitely have the most of. Obviously, you see huge clone armies of this one, mainly because it's sort of, well, I suppose the most common. Because you've got this in all the Clone Wars sets from like 2008 onwards to like, well, 2011 I suppose, or 12. You had this one. This was based off the Clone Wars animated TV series, which I really love, and I hate the fact that they quit it. Well, I mean, like, they're going to do another series, but, you know, and they stopped doing it, but that's beside the point. Anyway, obviously, because it's a cartoon, they have tried to replicate that in LEGO. And it's a lot more cartoonish. The printing and everything is a lot more cartoonish, if you know what I mean. The way it goes. However, nonetheless, it's still more detailed. Personally, in my personal view, you can definitely see a lot more. But yeah. Anyway, so the back printing. Obviously, another. Calm down. There we go. Okay, another thing. The main thing, obviously, about the new Phase 1 figures is the fact that this is printed. The helmets are printed instead of just like see-through, which means it doesn't need a black head, and it can have its own face. Now this is the Clone Wars one you gave all figures, apart from like the special ones like Captain Rex and things. This is the one that all clones had, basically the standard clone face. We have a new one now which is a lot better, but yeah, I'll go into that later. But you know, it's a very nice sort of detailing. I'd like it more on the black head, I suppose. However, I wish it wasn't so cartoonish. Nonetheless, though, it's still pretty cool. Pretty sort of standard. In fact, Anakin's face was pretty much exactly the same as this, except they had blue eyes instead of just sort of brownish. So, yeah. Can't really see that. Oh, yeah, another thing, sorry, just to go back. Another thing I forgot about the helmet is the fact that there's this chin piece. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that. But it does have this chin piece, which is ridiculous, because you can't do stop motions. So it's really hard to do stop motions with that chin piece. Who knows why they put it there? Sorry, I just forgot to mention that. But anyway, this one doesn't, obviously. This one is a new mold to that one. Some people thought it was the same. Obviously, it's not. It does have holes for antennas and visors and stuff like that, which is definitely a big feature, and it's the same on this new one. The printing on it is more cartoonish, as I said. Whole thing, not technically as accurate as the new one, but we'll go with that. You know, so still pretty cool. You know, it's got the hole, as I said, in the side, and the face, and of course the body, which is still cartoonish. You notice, by the way, that in all other clone troopers, in the torso you have, it's sort of like a, oops, sorry guys, my scene just fell down on me. Anyway, you have like sort of like jagged lines. See, for like the, I don't know what it is, that thing, that line, you know. This one is actually really curvy, which is completely unique. Who knows why they did that, but it's really, you know. So, whatever. You have sort of shadow. So yeah, that's cool. This is his helmet. There it is. And then now on to the final figure. This is a figure we got this year. This is completely new to this year. And I think everyone can agree this is the best Phase 1 figure they've ever produced. By far. The printing on it is spectacular. Just sort of moulding wise, it's exactly the same as this one. There's nothing new to it. But, like, cause it's the same helmet mould. It's like the same helmet mould, except for the printing. See? This is like the animated one. So much better. Also the fact you can see there, the printing on like the mouthpiece, it does have proper printing, and it's more accurate, it goes down, the way it looks, and you see this visor goes right out to the edge. This one doesn't go right out to the side. And that's printed under the sort of cheek thing, shadow, and all that. By the way, and this is kind of relevant, but you know, this one has 4 stripes on the side. I don't know what the value of that is, but this one has 6. Yeah. So I don't know. Obviously, I haven't actually counted them, so I have no idea which one's correct. But so this one is definitely much more favoured by other people. And not just that, I don't actually have it with me, but in the battle pack you get this with, you also get another clone trooper, which is exactly the same, except it's silver, this visor. And obviously the other parts, but yeah. So that's also extremely cool. So this is definitely better. And you can still put holes like with the visor, and you can still put antennas in it. Okay. Now onto the, let's go into face. Obviously, as I showed you before, this new face is epic. It's much more like a clone trooper. This is brilliant to use in mocks, stock motions, just really everything you want to use it in. So much better face than this one. This one's so sort of standard, I suppose. You know, sort of just normal figure. This one is much more like a soldier, you know, a lot more grubby, a lot more, yeah. So, a much better face. I really do like this face a lot better. That's the wrong helmet. But yeah, so it's definitely very cool. And then we go into the torso. The torso is also so much more printed. So much more detail. I can't stress how much I love this figure. I would trade all of my figures of... where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Alright, sorry guys. I would trade all these figures for all these. Like, you know. So, it is so cool. That's just really epic. I really do like this. You know, especially the back printing. So much more detailed. So much more 3D, I suppose. You know, it looks a lot better. Just all round. In every way. So I really do like it. So yeah. It's even, you know, detailing on the boxes. Sorry. So I just move the camera back. Okay. Even on the boxes and everything, the ammo cases. Doesn't have leg printing or arm printing. You know, it's rare. And in fact, later this year, in the summer line, we're going to get this trooper, more of these troopers, except with the new... Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, sorry, there's a technical difficulty. We're going to get more of these troopers with the new blasters. I mean, like, the rifles basically just with, you know, things stuck on. Those pieces stuck on. So, yeah. You know, so definitely I'm going to get a lot more. I'm going to get 4 more of these in the summer line. So I'm going to get 2 Corporal Knights Tank Droids and 2 Hermes Spider Droids. Which one do you prefer the best? This one, definitely. I think, you know, everyone really likes this one the best, definitely. I'll trade all my other figures just to get like, the same amount of this one. It is epic. Like, seriously, awesome. So, yeah. And there you go, guys. That's the comparison video. Obviously, this one wasn't really a first of all thing, so you have to appreciate printing wasn't as good back in that day, because it was like, you know, more than 10 years ago, actually. So, yeah. It's the exact same, basically, as the EP3 clones. And this is cartoonish, and this is obviously the new variant which they've come out with, which is brilliant. My ideal clone trooper would be, like, a Phase 2 trooper in this style, which would be amazing. But yeah. Anyway, so, I've talked enough. I'm sure you've got all these figures so you can compare them yourself. But, you know, nonetheless, I just hope this, you know, this video helped you think of, like, what you want to maybe buy on eBay or whatever, or Bricklink, if you want to, like, get your own, make your own clone army. But anyway, yes. So, thanks, guys. Please subscribe, rate, comment, like, like as usual. Oh, I can't do that. And yeah, check out my other videos, check out my clone army, all that. And I will see you in another video, I suppose. Probably the next one won't be for some time. And I may do the analysis video, maybe not. I'll think about it. Anyway, because it's so close, because it's like April, so it's only a month and a half before the summer sets even come out. So I'm thinking whether even to do the analysis video anymore. But yeah. Anyway, so thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys.